Alright, so we're gonna start here now that my throat is refreshed. Man, a ladies' drinking contest sure was one hell of an idea. I didn't imagine that all the booze for the night would go just like that, though. Those gals were really something else. That's for sure. They would have drank me right under the table. Anyway, we can still make some original cocktails with a few ingredients. Just gotta get a little creative with them. Mixing up an original cocktail, yeah. Now everybody's game. Let's do... let's do Kurt. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. They then turned in their ticket and started making a cocktail together. Alright, I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from, so now we've just got to figure out where to start. You're a minor, so we'll have to make it non-alcoholic for sure. I understand. I have a few ideas in mind for flavor combinations. Let's get to discussing, shall we? Feel welcome to use the ingredients we have on hand too. I can't wait to try your concoction. He's gonna get to... Alright, well. If he wants to take a swig too, why not? The two of them work together to make a cocktail. They settled on which ingredients would complement the drink best through trial and error. And after a while, their creation was complete. Ooh. I present to you the Dual Blade Lemonade. That's a pretty snappy name, especially coming from Kurt. Alright. So you went for a lemonade mocktail. It looks delicious, Kurt. You've struck a good balance between the dual sweet and sour flavors of the honey and lemon. I took inspiration from a drink my mom would make after training sessions. The lemon juice and honey would make all the muscle fatigue I'd worked up melt away. But I decided there was a way to improve it even further, so I added a pinch of salt. I didn't expect you to be so into this. I really like what you've done here. It's really unique. In fact, I think I'll add it to our menu. Why don't you enjoy a glass together on that bench? Enjoy the rest of your evening. So, Kurt, he has a real eye for this, I guess. The two enjoyed their special cocktail while basking in the light of the lanterns, the sound of waves filling their ears. After a while, they parted ways and returned to what they had been doing. Even though it's not possible for our bond with him to strengthen anymore. But if I remember right, in CS3, there was a little something. Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Kurt. Yep, if we've got them maxed out, we get a nice little scene. I know back in CS3 it was only with our actual students, but it might be with everyone this time. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. Until...
Instructor Reen, I'd like to thank you for everything.
Oh? Why now all of a sudden?
There's no particular reason. This just seemed like an opportune moment. Whether it was over my training or because of Prince Cedric, whenever I felt lost, you were close at hand to lead me back to the right path.
Aww.
Under your guidance, I've managed to avoid losing sight of myself. Moreover, I've gained both the skill and resolve I once lacked.
Dang.
Tomorrow is the perfect chance to return the favor, to pay you back for all you've done for me. And so I swear, on the honor of the Vander name, I will protect you.
Thanks, Kurt. I'll be counting on you out there. I swear to you too, on the name of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade, we'll get through tomorrow. Side by side.
Of course, Instructor. Swordsmen like us can strive for no less.
Okay. Starting off with Kurt was a good idea. As Reen and Kurt's bond deepened, they both became stronger. Nice. Engraving Cairn. Alright. Ooh. The entrance plaza is not where we wanted to end up back at. We actually want to go back to the beach. Lakeside Beach. Yes, please. But the dual blade lemonade was good enough to be added to the menu? He probably says that for everybody's thing, but... Alright, Anton. Keep at it, Slugger. You'll get it. But before that, let's hang out with some sparklers. Alright, talk to him already. Let's go for... We probably get like a trophy if we max everybody out, and we're pretty close to doing so. And I saved before we use these, so I can redo these 7 tickets to my leisure, but... I was kind of hoping we could do something... Oh, we can pick Ash for this. Neat. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. They then turned in their ticket in exchange for some sparklers. Oh, the cocktail thing doesn't cost any... Alright. 2 guys with sparklers. That's a whole new kind of pathetic, don't you think? Something bothering you, Ash? Nah, I was just thinking back on when I went to the summer festival with my mom. Oh. Hey, that sounds like a good memory for you though, right? Let's cut the sappy stuff, yeah? Forget I said anything. Ah. Looks like they're all burned out. Look, I guess if you want to do this again, I'm game. Wouldn't want you to get all lonely without me or whatever. Just bring some real-ass fireworks next time, got it? Got it. They safely disposed of the sparklers and promptly left the beach. They then parted ways, both having something they had to get back to for the evening. Really? That can't be it. Isn't it gonna be like, then we decided to like, maybe stop? Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Ash. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. Until...
Hey, Schwarzer, one last thing.
What is it? You seem serious.
Well, this really might be the last time we see each other. I'm only gonna say this once, though, so listen up.
Uh-oh.
Thanks.
Nice! Only took you 2 games. Ash. Wow, I've never heard you say that so earnestly before.
Don't make a big deal about it. Just figured it was the right thing to do with everything that's gonna happen tomorrow. Joining up with you and all the other clowns in Class 7 ended up helping me find myself again. So I'm ready to settle some debts. For everything that happened 14 years ago, and all the crap I put us through too. There's someone else I owe too. A certain nosy-as-hell camp counselor who goes around carrying more than his share of burdens.
Then in that case, allow me to thank you too. You're not the only one who has debts to settle with the Great Twilight. Camp counselor, though. He's talking about Joshua? And we're going to do just that tomorrow, Ash. Let's show this curse we're stronger than it gives us credit for.
No need to tell me twice. You got my back and I got yours.
Most excellent. As Reen and Ash's bond deepened, they both became stronger. Roar Cairn. What is a cairn, though? Rex wasn't here before, was he? Man, I just can't stop taking pictures. Here is snap, there is snap, everywhere is snap snap. Taking photos of pretty girls is my natural habitat. And damn, it's good to be home. And speaking of pretty girls, Reen. Seems to me there's one girl in particular that's captured your fancy. Just remember to be a good guy, okay? I'll be rooting for you. That's enough mind reading from you, Rex. Alright, so we've done everything at the beach. Now, let's start with the Ferris wheel. Dang. I should have, I get the feeling we can invite Ash onto the Ferris wheel, and I should have done that. The reaction would be beautiful. Welcome to Michelin's famous Ferris wheel. It's been booked out for all of you, so you can head straight on. Why don't you enjoy the view with someone special tonight? The Ferris wheel will be a great place to spend some quality time. This seems like the kind of thing that anyone could enjoy. Yeah. Dang. Oh, we're really far behind with Elisa as well. Let's go for... we'll go for Musei for this one. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. They then turned in their tickets and got on the Ferris wheel together. It is a nice... Okay, the face is kind of weird, but the Ferris wheel itself is really nice. I enjoy the neon. We've almost reached the top. That was fast. It feels so great to be able to enjoy the view, just the two of us. I bet the rest of your fans will be super jealous of me. Huh? I don't have any fans. I wonder. There probably are people out there who have Reen as their absolute favorite character in the entire series. I can't imagine that, though. Alright, but oh well. We've had this discussion before, Musei. More times than I could count, and yet... If I get my wish, it will never stop. No one knows what will happen tomorrow, but maybe we can do this again. I really hope so too. And so, Musei's is going to be the first one we'll be able to see what a love connection event looks like. Maybe. After offering them a spectacular view, the car gently lowered to the ground and came to a stop. Once they were back on their feet, they parted ways to attend to their other plans for the night. Or, yeah, okay, so let's see what Musei's got to say to us. Should be something good. Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Musei. They enjoyed the night air along the way, squishing out the evening as long as they could until...
Instructor Reen, allow me to apologize.
For being ready to off yourself, or what? Apologize? What for?
Back before we met, when Elise had told me about you, there was a part of me that thought of you as nothing more than a pawn to be played.
Oh, well, that wasn't her nature, and she did have big aspirations.
You, the Ashen Chevalier, the young hero who saved the nation. Your past, your relationship with the Chancellor, all of it factored in my calculations, my plans to use you.
Yeah, I'd guessed as much. Given your keen analytical mind, I'd be surprised if you hadn't thought of me like that. But now that you're telling me this, I assume that's all in the past now?
Indeed. Ever since that evening 2 months ago at the field exercise camp.
When she quite literally worked her magic? You and your classmates do have an effect on each other. You might be able to limit that, but you can't escape it. I'll be watching to see how that changes you. All of you.
Those words of yours strike me just as deeply now as they did then. And strangely enough, tonight on the eve of Operation Mule Mirage, I don't feel even the slightest bit of fear. For that, you have my sincerest gratitude, and my deepest apologies as well.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, Muse. And let me thank you as well, for all the time we've spent together. Neither of us want to have to rely on this plan of yours. So let's do everything we can tomorrow to find victory on our own terms, together.
Yes! You have my word, Instructor Reen.
And perhaps this is asking a bit much, but okay. And this, it would have ended right there if we didn't have the love thing set up. I was wondering if you might have a bit of time to talk later. Huh? Of course, I'm sure you've already promised the night to your dearly beloved. But if you have a single moment to spare, maybe before or even after, just a bit is all I need. If I could see your face and hear your voice before tomorrow comes, I think I'll be able to rest easy. Muse. If you do happen to have time later, please call me on my Arcus. And if you don't, give me a call anyway. And if you don't, give me a call anyway. Even that much will be more than enough for me. I wouldn't be able to bring myself to if I didn't. I need to decide if I can give Muse the answer she's looking for. Dang. We've got so many people maxed out. And Elisa is down there with Duvalie, shining anima. Alright. We're not worried about Elisa right now, though. But we're never worried about Elisa. Let's go to... let's do the Castle of Mirrors next. Hang out here for a little bit. Able to go up and down. Thankfully, it's not going to be a dungeon for us this time, though. Yes. Is this going to be a ticketless attraction? Okay, it is not. Oh! We got people hanging out in here. Oh, we probably could have asked one of them. Maybe. Oh, hello, Reen. I hope you're having a little fun. Did you come to get a reading from the fortune teller? They say she's never wrong. Right, they did switch things up. That's quite a reputation. I see you've got the gang back together. That's right. It's as though we're back at Thor's again. Right down to Mint's mysterious tardiness. It's strange. She seemed so excited when I suggested we all walk around together. She probably got distracted along the way. You know how she is. I hope we can meet the fortune teller soon. There's something I really want to ask. About Alan, I imagine? The curse's effect on him still aren't letting up. The curse's effects on him still aren't letting up? No. I've tried calling him so many times today already. And I just can't get through. He must already be on his way to the front lines. I'm so sorry. We've all been worried about him. No, I'm sorry for bringing it up. I didn't mean to put a damper on the evening. I've asked so many people for advice and assistance. I'm sure Alan will be alright. That's right. Try not to worry about it, Reen, and enjoy your evening. We'll take care of Bridget. You take the time to relax and have fun for a change. For a change? Okay, that's fair. I'll leave you all to it. Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors, the crown jewel of Michelin Wonderland. Are you ready to discover a world of reflections and mystique? Deep inside is a renowned fortune teller who will unravel your very fate. One ticket is good for 2 people to enter. Have fun. The Castle of Mirrors, huh? I get the feeling a certain someone is in there. I should invite someone who might be interested. We will go for... Wow. Well, I guess if we can't pick very many people, we'll go with him. See how this shakes out. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. They then turned in their ticket and entered the Castle of Mirrors together. So this is the Castle of Mirrors, huh? I've never seen mirrors this big before. It's like we've stumbled into another dimension. The staff said there's a rest spot a little further down. Let's go. Can we talk to him? Yes. This place makes for a hell of a date spot, but it's not really the type of place I imagined us going to, you know? Well, I guess you can scope out the place before you bring a hot date here. And then where's this? Hey, it's us. I do like the effect, even if it is kind of disorienting. They reached the rest spot and stopped for a break. I'm not a big fan of just taking a walk, but scenery like this changes things, you know? We're almost at the end. What should we ask the fortune teller? Well, if this renowned psychic really is who I've heard it is, I might as well ask her what tomorrow has in store for me, right? Reen. I'm not going to take it too seriously, honestly. So, what about you? What should I ask? That was a strange response. What should he ask, I wonder? Up we go again. And now it's time to see what Tabitha... I know her name is Beryl now. It's time to see what Beryl has in store for us. I have been waiting for you both.
Welcome to the Room of Fate's unfolding.
I knew we would meet again, and I'm glad to see you looking well. I heard that you were working here as a fortune teller, so I decided to come here as a customer today. How about it, Beryl? That's no problem. Let us begin. What do you wish to know? So, you would like to know what will happen to you after tomorrow. As for you, Crow, you seek the result of the gamble you soon intend to make, do you not? Whoa! Secret's out, huh? So does he intend to exchange whatever is left of his life for Reen's? Wow, looks like you've seen right through both of us. Of course. Well, shall we begin? Reen, there are dark clouds surrounding your fate. Clouds so dense not even my sight can penetrate them. That does not mean, however, that your future is without hope. The key to piercing these clouds is within the special bonds between your friends. And one more thing. The bonds between us? What's the other thing? Unfortunately, even I do not know what it may be. It all depends on your efforts tomorrow, including whether you discover what that is. I'm not sure if I really understand, but I'll keep it in mind. My efforts tomorrow. I guess I'll need to think about how I should spend my time before the final battle. And next... It seems you intend to gamble it all tomorrow for your friends, Crow. Unfortunately, like Reen, it is impossible to read your future at this point. Do not forget, Arios does not smile on those who risk their lives in desperation. She smiles on those who act in firm faith. So the gamble that Crow was thinking about wasn't related to Mira. Thank you for having this kind of resolve for us, Crow. Having everything revealed in front of you like this isn't easy, you know. But she's right. Arios won't look my way if I'm just desperate. I'll do whatever I can to help you, Rean. Right up until the very end. And I'll be right by your side, Crow. I know we can do this.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Until we meet again. Alright. Pretty sweet gig she's got. They left the Castle of Mirrors and its mysterious atmosphere behind, and parted ways to return to what they were doing before. Now, Crow we probably won't get a little scene with. I imagine that's only for our students and for the love interests, so. Oh, never mind. So I guess it's everybody we've got maxed out, which is good. Definitely preferable.
Thanks, Rean.
Crow, what's this all about?
Well, this will probably be the last time we can hang out like this, you know? Overtime's gotta run out eventually. But hey, short as it was, we really ran with it. And here I was supposed to be the one helping you. Things ended up a little topsy-turvy on that one. You guys have grown, more than I'll ever get the chance to. It's gonna be an honor fighting by your side tomorrow.
Crow, you're not the only one who feels that way, you know? I mean, I am the sacrifice after all. Who knows what'll happen to us tomorrow? Still, with you by my side, I know we can overcome anything.
Then I'll be with you to the very last second, Rean. The Jaeger King and the Steel Maiden might have made some dramatic exits. But Crow Armbrust of Class 7's gonna blow him out of the water.
A show off to the end. I'm counting on you, partner. So we get special, well, let's see if we get a special item from him. Azure Cairn. Okay, so we can get special items from literally everyone. That means there's so many pieces of equipment we won't be able to get our hands on. This is Mecha Mishi, and that's regular Mishi. Mihihi! What game shall we play today? I have something important to say. My real name is Miss Schneider. Everyone thought I died when I was an infant. But I am your brother. Whoa, that's a lot to take in. But now that you mention it, I do remember having a brother a long time ago. What? Seriously? This is a shocking development. Yeah, it's so exciting. There are complex reasons why I am a robot now. Heh, let's not worry about that now. We gotta celebrate our long-due reunion. That's right, brother. Okay, everyone, let's sing together. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishi. Looks like everyone's having a good time. So, Mecha Mishi was really his long-lost, dead, mechanized brother? Alright. How did I become a robot, you ask? Stay tuned for more shocking Mishi-related plot twists in the future. No way! Mecha Mishi is my brother? Mihihi! I don't think I could be happier! Alright. The world of Mishi is vast and large. And strange. Alright. So now we can just warp directly to the reception. There's one other thing we have not done. And it is gonna be this. What do we have? We should have 3 tickets left, right? Welcome to the Haunted Villa, home to all manner of phantoms and ghouls. Only by riding the horror coaster and defeating the specters lurking within do you stand even a ghost of a chance of retaking the manor. Give it a try. That is, if you dare. The staff is really getting into the, spirit of things, huh? You'll need a partner to accompany you if you hope to survive this ordeal. Why not invite a friend? Or perhaps someone more? A ride and a game all in one. That could be fun. Maybe I should invite someone. I'm sure just about anyone would be willing to come. So oh, this'll reduce us to 3 tickets. Alright. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. They then turned in their ticket and got on the horror coaster together. About that time. So basically, all we have to do is shoot the ghosts to raise our score. Get enough points and we win. A villa full of ghosts, Reminds me of that time in Lohengrin Castle. Firearms certainly aren't my first choice of weapon, but I'll give it all I have regardless. So, the two of you wish to brave the horrors, I see. I can only hope you manage to survive. Okay. So this time, we should do pretty good. Maybe. We already did this earlier in the game. Let's do normal.
Now, let us begin.
Time to get to lighten stuff up. Alright, nope. Everybody's dying. Nope, get some. Uh-oh, I'm all over the place. Gotcha. Nope. Got him. Whew, okay. Still way easier than it was back in Azure, that is for sure. Alright. Ooh, haven't missed one yet. Nope, missed one. Missed two. Alright, that sucks. Nope, gotcha. Dang. If I was a little better with my pathing on this. My aim is garbage. And this should be the 5-1 here. Nice. Too easy. Excellent. Not sure if that's the high score, but...
I have achieved victory.
Alright. Dang, we were pretty close to getting the perfect score. Whew, looks like we managed to hit our target goal. There was no chance that we wouldn't clear it between us. I'm just happy you had a good time. I know I did. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I should be the one thanking you. I rarely remember to give myself a moment to relax. Glad I could help. Let's hope we get another chance too soon. I probably should have saved Laura for last, but whatever. Gonna be able to see what she's gonna tell us.
Reen, you have my gratitude.
I do? Where's this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey, but walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle, strong and resolute, reconciling with Fee, training with Monica, and becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
Laura, you've always been there for me when I needed it most. Like on our very first field study, back when we were still students, or on Brionia Island, beneath the pouring rain. I wouldn't be here if not for that radiant spirit of yours, always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be the one thanking you.
Rean. Tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet, but I know Class 7 has nothing to fear. The day will be ours. Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
I couldn't put it better myself. Laura's made it plenty clear how she feels about me. She's overcome so much for herself. But me, I'm just sitting around waiting for the next rivalry to start. This could be our final night together. Is this really how I want it to end? We have to pick right now? Laura, I don't know if I'm in any position to ask this of you. But would you mind if we had a talk together later tonight? You mean... I have no reason to refuse. But you may find yourself busier than you expected. Call me on my Arcus 2 when you're ready to confirm. I will be waiting. Why do we have a choice of whether to pick Laura or not when Muse is activated automatically? Sure thing. Alright, well... I imagine, you made a date with Laura. Bravery anima. Alright, so that's all the attractions. Let's do... At this point, I think we're gonna just do the Sparklers one. Or the Ferris wheel. Just whichever one's everybody is. Whoa, this is the wrong spot. Whichever ones are have a whole bunch of people we can pick from. Though if I'm being honest, there's a specific order I'd rather do things in. I already broke that order by picking Laura when I should have saved her for last, but we can still keep to the rest of them. But it depends on whether or not the Sparklers are going to be cooperative. They will be. I've never held a small sparkler like one of these before. Their size can't compare to the giant fireworks I've seen in pictures, yet I find them dazzling. That's the best way to put it. I'm glad you like them. Altina really has a lovely smile. There was a time I never even would have expected to see it, but here we are. Is something wrong? No, not at all. Oh. Looks like they're all burned out. I'd really like to spend more time with you again, Instructor Reen. I want to enjoy many more fireworks together, dazzling or otherwise. It's a promise, Altina. They safely disposed of the sparklers, parted ways. We didn't get our bonuses, but that's going to be after this, so there's no problem. No rush. First, let's see what they say to each other. Or what Altina, what conversation she strikes up. Tell us what's on your mind.
I'm very happy to have met you, Instructor Reen.
Oh, what's this all of a sudden?
Just a passing thought. When we first met, we were nothing more than enemies.
That is true.
Not long after, we were partners, and later still, teacher and pupil. In every instance, you've always been there, looking out for me in some way. Meeting the rest of Class 7, getting closer to Millium. all of those things have changed me for the better. I may not have been born a human, but I think I have become more like one.
I agree.
And for that, I want to thank you.
Altina. That's something you learned on your own from all the time you've spent with everyone. All I've done is given you a little push now and again. Still, knowing I've been able to help, even just a little, makes me happier and prouder than you could ever imagine.
Instructor Rain, there's still so much left in this world for you to teach me. So much left I want to learn. It falls to us to pave the way to a better future. For you, for Milliam, and for everyone else as well. And to that end, you have my full support, just like always. Our mission tomorrow is nothing we can't overcome together.
And overcome we will, Altina, just like always. On that note, Instructor Rain, I was wondering if you could spare some time for me later. Oh? I feel there were some things left unsaid after our conversation the other day. Our decisive battle starts tomorrow. This may be the final night we spend together. I can feel my chest tighten every time I think of it. I see. I have to understand what these feelings are, no matter what may become of it. Knowing that is more important to me than anything else in the world right now. If you do happen to have time later, please call me on my Arcus. Whenever works best for you, I will make the time. I should contact Altina later if I decide I'm ready to face her feelings. So, yeah. I received an invitation from Altina. A nice bonus to our stats. He's Anima. Then we're gonna go right back to the lakeside beach. And we won't do the last one. We won't spend our last ticket at the lakeside beach. Doing the same thing 4 times is kind of lame. But the only thing we absolutely won't be doing again is the horror coaster. Out of all the events, that one is the longest. Not that I have anything with it, and I do want to get a high score, but we're focused on something else at the moment. So after this, it'll leave us with 1 ticket left. This is so beautiful! Michelin Wonderland's famous for its fireworks displays, but I'm having plenty of fun with just these sparklers. Me too. It's much more relaxed like this. Although I bet it would have been nice if your little brother and sister had tagged along. There's no way we could have dragged them away from that Mishi show. They were totally entranced. Oh. Looks like they're all burned out. Let's do this again sometime, Instructor. But next time, I'll be sure to bring Ken and Nana too. That sounds great, Yuna. So we got the bond strengthening, which we haven't needed for a while probably. Not with Yuna anyways. Plenty of times to up her bond level with us. But now, time for the conversation to get a little more serious.
Instructor Reen? Do you have a minute?
Sure. What is it, Yuna?
It might have taken me a while to say this, but when all's said and done, I'm glad I came to the Empire. Glad I became a part of Class 7. The more time I spent with everyone, the branch campus, the instructors, the old Class 7, the stronger my feelings got. I told myself I had to hold my head up high no matter what came my way. My pride as a Cross Bellin depended on it. I'll do whatever it takes to get us through tomorrow. To help us find the path that lies beyond.
We'll definitely be relying on you.
That goes for you too, Instructor. It's not over until it's over. So don't give up. Not even for a second.
I won't. Thanks, Yuna. We'll give it our all out there. side by side.
Yeah!
Actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you. If you have some time later, maybe we could chat some more. Yuna. I know it's the last night before the war. I'm not sure I want to leave things like this, you know? If you do think you'd like to talk, contact me on my Arcus too. I'll be waiting. Come to think of it, I still haven't given her my answer. If I feel the same as Yuna, I should contact her. And I'm glad this put us here. This is what I was leaning towards, basically, as our final event. Daybreak Anima. Alright, and then last but not least, let us ride the Ferris wheel one more again. And then everybody is good for this, which is good. We will do you. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. But dang, 8 tickets. That first time, I think we had 8 tickets to start with instead of 7, and I just slipped my mind. So all of these have cost tickets. There hasn't been we haven't gotten a free one yet. But that's fine. The dual blade lemonade was still worth it. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh, and over there, look, Reen, you can see the Castle of Mirrors so well. I got too excited again. Why do I always end up acting all weird like this in front of you? I'm honestly honored that I get to see that side of you. And I'm glad we could hang out like this. I haven't seen you enjoy yourself in a while. Really? Maybe I'm happy because you're here. I really treasure the days that we've gotten to spend together. At Doors, at the branch campus, all of it has a special place in my heart. Oh. Thank you, Toa. Those memories are special to me, too. Alright, neat. But now, it's not time for neatness. Our maxed out bond with Toa, which did not need any further strength. Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Toa. Alright.
Reen, I wanted to take a second to thank you.
Thank me? What for?
For helping me out with student council, for staying by my side during the Civil War, and for always having my back as a fellow branch campus instructor.
Of course.
You're always there for me, just like Angie and the others. Or no, what we have between us is something special all its own. So thank you, Reen, for all the moments we've shared together.
I should be the one thanking you, Toa. You've done just as much for me, if not more. We've gone through so much, in school and work alike. Every moment we've spent together is a precious memory to me. But still, don't act like this is going to be the end. Someday, we'll look back on tomorrow as just another day in our lives. I'm sure of it. We're not done making memories just yet, Toa. Let's keep at it, now and far into the future.
Yeah, let's.
This is the last night. Is this how I want it to end? Is it? Well, it's more fun if we just do it with everybody. Toa, huh? Would you have time to chat later? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm just worried that you might find you're too busy later. But if you're not, contact me on the Arcus too. I'll wait for your call. Okay. And so with that, what's she gonna give us? Cosmos Anima. So let's take a look at these this equipment. Whoa, they go... Okay. Reen only. Reen only! Wow! It makes sense, I guess. So it looks like Crow's is pretty good. Ashes is kind of whatever. Reen only? Whoa. Hold on, it's a better Grail Locket? Yeah. We can free the Grail Locket up for somebody else. Wait. Why is the Bravery Anima... Oh, delay +5. Okay. I was about to say, why is the Bravery Anima a strictly better Roar Cairn? Prevents ailments and also 20% chance of balance down. Whoa, double CP gain, huh? But no, the Cosmos Anima is definitely the one we want to stick with. Okay, so we can't be stat downed. Alright, so we will save. I'm curious to see what else everyone else has got, but of course Toa's is friggin' godlike. But with that, now he'll finally talk to us. Alright, Cassius, what do you got for us here? That reminds me. Really? Joshua and the others have told me all about this Vantage Masters game. I've just assembled a deck myself, and I'm looking for an opponent to test it out on. Maybe you'd like to play a round or two with me if you get a chance? A military strategist would certainly make for an interesting opponent. Sure, I'd be happy to. I'm not all that confident that I'll be much of a match for you, though. Alright, so yeah, let's do that. Don't expect me to go easy on you. He's gonna use the Beast. Paladin, really?
Now then, shall we begin?
The Paladin, huh? Let's drop the Regna Crochet and Vanish for right now. Whoa, nice! We're gonna be able to get a turn 1 Emultimus. He has no cards to resurrect, though. So that's good for us. Gundala. Okay, he plays those magic crystals. And he goes in on our friggin' lives. Cassius's AI for this is probably going to be pretty friggin' ridiculous. Heal up. We'll actually kill the Gundala from the safety of the back line. Yeah, let's do that. Even if we gotta take a little extra hate for it. Okay. And he just brought his Gundala right back. That's not a problem for me. One Courier Bell. Backline. And then we'll be able to get the Neptuno, which I think I'm going to... Whoa. Is it worth it? Yeah, we can get more out of Courier Bell if we do it that way. Get some. Alright, starting off pretty good. Gundala is literally the only target he's got. And then this next turn, we should be able to drop the Neptuno. We might put it between Courier Bell, or if we can get a Regna Crochet, that'd be cool too. Another Emultimus? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and get you out of the way. have you nice and protected, and then we can drop the Emultimus next turn for that same benefit. And actually, next turn, if he doesn't drop something pretty strong, we're just gonna go crazy on his life. Ah, sealed us. We can still get him though. We can still get him. Yeah. Let's have you do that, and then everybody else can attack. All right.
You win. I know when I'm beat.
Tentark. Whatever that is, it's probably pretty good. He never used it on us, though. Is it magic? It's not magic. It's also not heaven. Deals 4 damage to all enemies. You can make a pretty good mainly water deck. In fact, well, the only mono-type deck that might be garbage is Earth. But Water, Fire, and Heaven are pretty strong. I wonder if there's someone out there who was brave enough for a mono-type Earth deck and have it actually be good.
Now then, shall we begin?
That's definitely too much for me. Alright, so he gets to start first. So he never got the opportunity to drop his Tentarks for Freezies. Let's drop that. And we redrew our other Vanish. Alright, well. What are you gonna do? Parancel and a Zamulpen. So he's starting off a little tougher this go around, and it looks like he uses every attribute in his deck, which makes sense. Then we'll reduce Emultimus for next turn. Kill the Zamulpen. You haven't inflicted any damage to him yet, but once we get started, yeah, he brought Zamulpen right back, but that's okay. Let's drop you. Move you up. And yeah, we'll just eat the damage for right now. Oh, nope. Don't want to end the turn just yet. Now we have 2 targets in his graveyard, either the Zamulpen or the Parancel for him to potentially bring back. And it's Zamulpen making a surprise reappearance. 2 Zamulpens. I think that's not enough for the Regna Crochet. Alright. Get some. Okay. So keeping his field clear. If he can bring if we get lucky and he gets Parancel back, if he ends up using his skill, a 3rd Zamulpen, huh? Very curious. All right. So now we've got big gunners out. Deals 3 damage. Yes, please. And now we can deal a cool 12. Oh yeah, it's over for this guy next turn. If he doesn't drop something in his front line. Okay, a Ducombe. And the Zamulpen. Alright. So we played that turn pretty well. Let's go for this. No one's got the strength. Oh, we can just win. We don't have to worry about the Decombe. We can just attack over it. Yeah, being able to snipe in this game is
You win. I know when I'm beat.
pretty good. All right. So now we've beaten him. We'll drop another save over this original one. And then it's going to be time to hear what Cassius Bright has to say. But I cannot help but be jealous of you. Your successors are well on the way to holding their own. I don't know about that. My son's one matter, but my daughter hasn't settled down at all. As for my other daughter, I'm both excited and worried about her future. But his lordship hasn't the slightest need to worry about successors. That may be true in most matters of the sword, but I still have so many other unresolved matters. My student, Aurelia Le Guin, follows a similar path. I suppose a father is destined to worry about his children. It looks like you're enjoying the evening, but I wonder if you would have time to discuss something. So, Victor considers Aurelia a kid of his too. Please be aware that some content and quests will no longer be available after talking to Cassius. I mean, we've done basically everything here. There is something specific I need to tell you. I have received a letter from Master Ka-fai. I heard he sent you one while he was traveling. He sent it from Long Lai. It was probably because you were captured and Ymir was sealed off. It seems the Intelligence Division's Mark managed to track him down on his travels. Don't tell me something Actually, never mind. It's him we're talking about. Though they were only sent as a warning, he chased them off with little effort. I say the Intelligence Division, but it's supposedly a different section than Arendel's. They're tasked with foreign affairs, and they seem to be active all over the continent. I heard about his existence from Altina. What did he have to say then? As you already know, the initial stage of the 8 Leaves School is to fully understand all of the form fundamentals in their entirety. In that regard, those who have been permitted to leave Master Ka-fai's side have been set on the path to mastery of the style. Whew. You now stand at the end of that path. Does that mean you're going to step in for him? We have to fight Cassius for Reen and, so Reen is about to become a master of one of the forms. Yes, I will see if you have absorbed our final teachings in Master Ka-fai's place. It won't take too long. Do you have time now? We're gonna fight Cassius. The last time we did this, it was friggin' tough. The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. But it also wasn't actually him. Okay. Everybody's probably gonna gather for this. Oh no, it's going to be a private affair between men who follow the path of the sword. Allow me to relate to you what Master Ka-fai wrote in his letter. The last time we were here, we fought the bear guy from Ravache. Or the last fight we had here was with the bear guy from Ravache. Reen, it would seem you have found yourself in a most dire situation. Even so, I believe you will overcome these obstacles blocking your path. I believe you can persevere, despite all your struggles. I have therefore decided to avoid Ymir and keep myself hidden, that I may pass you this message through Cassius. There is, after all, a high possibility of you happening upon your fellow disciple for the first time in the midst of these turbulent days. Though you've already reached the intermediate level, I am certain you are yet capable of more. You have been, ever since the moment you mastered the formidable ogre within you. All you require now is proof. To earn it, you will need to conquer yourself. Only when you succeed will you be promoted, as is our tradition. Master Ka-fai, this is a lot to take in. How exactly am I supposed to conquer myself? The two may not be entirely comparable, but I remember hearing from Victor that you bore witness to a challenge not unlike this one 2 months ago. Oh. That's right, between his lordship and Principal Le Guin. Behind that single strike you saw was an infinite number of possible outcomes playing out within our minds. I believe Countess Le Guin was trying to confirm for herself just how far she had mastered her blade. In that sense, was I akin to a mirror, perfectly matching her, stroke for stroke. I see. So he is I, and I am him? You've come quite far as it is, if you already understand that much. Whoa! That sword! That is not the sword you once wielded. Indeed, my blade has long since been thrown aside. I borrowed this sword from a former subordinate, one who also followed the path of the 8 leaves. So that's Alan's sword! It might even be the Genu that we won off him. Despite not being a direct disciple, he nevertheless possesses an instinct greater than my own. I see. How very curious. He must mean Colonel Richard of the Royal Army, or ex-colonel since the coup attempt. I hear he started a private research firm post-pardoning. I will soon be changing the form you perceive me as. You will then see me as that which you fear most deeply. I'm sure you can imagine what that may be. He's gonna mirror Reen's ogre form? Yes, I can. But I know what I have to do. I have to confront this, here and now. I'm ready to face the challenge before me. Cassius Bright, my fellow disciple. Nobly spoken, Reen Schwarzer. I, Victor Arcade, will be honored to stand as your witness. Wow!
We will begin the trial of the 8 leaves, 1 blade. Let us see if you are worthy. What is your name?
Reen Schwarzer, an intermediate-level disciple of the 8 leaves, 1 blade school.
Which form will you demonstrate mastery of?
The 7th form, Void, the nothingness that contains all.
He is I, and I am him.
I am him, and he is I.
Will you offer yourself to him to reach the peak of swordsmanship?
No, I will exist alongside him. We will be as one. The sword I seek is that of the Void, the gleaming blade that illuminates the darkness.
Then show me the light at the end of your journey.
Dude, what the heck?
Show me by conquering yourself.
Now begin the trial of the Divine Blade, the peak of the 8 leaves.
Despair.
So Reen is about to become the Divine Blade of Void or something? Show mastery of all crafts to reach the peak of swordsmanship.
Let's go!
We can't issue any orders. We also can't use any items? Oh, we can only use arts, or crafts rather.
Crimson Flash!
Disappear.
It's my turn! Cut through! I'm up! Arcane Dam! Ha!
Despair. Die.
God dang, dude. Okay,
Let's go.
I'm really tuned into this.
Helix Strike!
Get some.
All right, got it.
Reen can now use the S-Craft Breaking Dawn,
Let's go!
an 8 leaves technique that drives back the darkness.
Eternally flow. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First. Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking Dawn!
Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. I love that. All right. No? Okay, maybe I should walk that back. I can definitely see how people could have Reen as their favorite character. He does cool stuff.
Well done.
The duel is over. The victor is Reen Schwarzer.
Well. You have come a long way, young Reen. Thank you, Lieutenant General. I finally understand what my master was trying to teach me. I can feel it, body and soul. The 8 leaves is more than just a technique of tradition. It has to come from within you. Precisely. You have proven yourself more than ready. I will now read the scroll the master enclosed in his letter.
Reen Schwarzer, you have mastered the techniques of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. You are granted the title Divine Blade. You may now take on disciples of your own.
Nice! All right! Jeez, I wasn't expecting this to happen, but okay, Cassius came bearing great news. He is the Divine Blade of Void now. I accept. Though on second thought, I'm not so sure I really deserve being called a Divine Blade. Arios and I have both walked upon this very same path. You will be the Master's last direct disciple. It is up to you how you accept the responsibility of the title bestowed upon you. I see. Then in that case, I wholeheartedly accept. I feel most privileged to have been present for this moment. I suspect the others will agree with my sentiment. Huh? Everybody was watching! Congratulations on your promotion! That move was incredible! Even if I barely followed along! The way you wielded your sword was a sight unlike any other. It certainly was. I could hardly take my eyes away from you. You finally made it, Reen. What you did was inspiring beyond words. When did all of you get here? You must have really been in the zone back there. Ain't you supposed to be good at sensing people's presences or whatever? Guess he was just too focused to notice little old us. I guess so. Thank you, everyone. All of you. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. You deserve it, Reen! Warms my heart to see you grow like this. So, should we start calling you Divine Blade Schwarzer now, instead of the Ashen Chevalier? He'll certainly need a spiffier moniker than that. Along the lines of the Divine Blade of Wind, perhaps? I don't know about all that just yet. You definitely should! Come on, man. Drop the humble and swagger up for once. The Divine Blade of Ash, maybe? Is that too obvious? I'm not sure Ash himself would like that very much. What about the Divine Blade of Light? He does light up our lives after all. Oh, How about the Divine Blade of Dawn? The 7th form was void, right? Let's call him the Divine Blade of Zero. That actually sounds pretty cool. They all seem more than satisfactory to me. Well, I, for one, don't very much appreciate him barreling ahead of me like this to begin with. Does it really matter? It's not like we'll actually call him anything different in the end. That's exactly right. To us, Reen will always be Reen. Congratulations, Reen. I'm proud of you. He doesn't get a new moniker? I like the Divine Blade of Dawn myself. Reen's friends and colleagues congratulated him as he thanked them for their support. Lieutenant General Bright and Viscount Arcade then returned to patrolling Michelin for the night. Reen can now use the S-Craft Breaking Dawn. Wow, that's nice. But he deserves more monikers. Whoa. Have fun in Michelin. Oh, a bunch of brand new sub-events have opened up? Alright. Oh, everything has progressed one stage, I guess. Alright, well. Let's start by talking to everybody here. I'm so sorry about my father. He can be so quick-tempered. It's fine. I had it coming anyway. That's what I get for putting it off so long. Huh? What do you mean? Well, I was thinking. I mean, if everything goes right tomorrow, if we both make it through okay, maybe I should finally go introduce myself to your family. You know, do it right this time. Do you mean it? Listen, we got a hard road ahead of us, but there's no one I'd rather walk it with than you, Mary. I feel the same way, Makarov! Wow, I'm glad I got to be here for this. I've been rooting for them since I was a student, so it's great to see them find some happiness in all this. Who's the third? Oh, I didn't even see him there. Ha! Good evening! Looks like you fine fellows are having a splendiferous time. How about we take this opportunity to help strengthen the bonds of our friendship? What say you? Ayn told me about this. You really do pester people when you're sloshed, huh? Didn't you used to be an instructor at Thor's main campus? Anyway, would you mind not breathing on me like that? You reek of liquor. Now, don't be like that. Come now, don't be so cold. I brought snacks, and I'm willing to share. Oh boy. Well, at least we know Instructor Thomas is a happy drunk, at least. Now, let's see if there's anything fun going on at the beach. Everybody should be hanging out, having a grand old time. Michelin Wonderland is open from 9 a.m. until 10:30 p.m. The Sky Lantern Spectacular takes place on Lakeside Beach at 10 p.m. Sky Lanterns? I'm guessing those must be the ones floating out on the lake. They must send them flying once night falls to illuminate the sky. That does sound pretty magical. It goes to show why this theme park is hyped up as the best in all Zemuria. Well, I've mastered the 8 Leaves style and used up the first batch of tickets I was given. That's a lot for one day. I should think of getting some sleep, especially considering what awaits me tomorrow. Okay, L2. You can now select Call It a Day with L2 plus X from the Arcus 2 menu. The story will progress if you select this option. If you've accepted invitations or promised to meet someone, special events will take place. And we can skip all that if we're so inclined, but we are not inclined to do that. So first, we don't have any more tickets, so let's see if we can just shop with this guy. Alright, no. It still says shop, but we can't actually do anything. Oh, well, hey! Wow, what a view, huh? I never would have guessed we'd reunite on a night like this one. It certainly is lovely. Though we have been keeping correspondence, I believe it's been about a year since we last met face to face. You invited me to tea and gave me such a thoughtful gift back then. You remembered! Why, of course I remember. You were the one to teach me what beautiful form love could take. How could I ever forget? Well, you know, I was just a youngster back then, that's all. Come on, Anton, you're enjoying this way too much. I love Sharon, really. She may have rejected me, but there's something I need to tell her while I can. I do wonder, why did you choose to come so far as Erebonia now? This may presumptuous, but could it be that you came here to see me? No, you've got it all wrong. Well, actually, I mean, not all wrong. You don't know how much joy it brings me that you'd travel all this way for me. But as I already told you in my letters, you should utterly forget about me. I am not the person you think I am. Wait, but... I'm sorry I haven't told you this before. My life is one that's shrouded in darkness. The way I conduct myself and the way I love with selflessness is to cover up that part of me. So, please, stop this. It's best you never come and see me again. Sharon! You don't mean that! Perhaps I should have said all of this sooner. No, Sharon, can't you see? My heart aches when I think of yours. Huh? I realized something. In your final letter, I got the feeling you were trying to push back your own emotions. Under all of that kindness, you harbor a terrible sorrow. It's weighed you down for a very long time, I believe. And that's why I had to tell you this one thing. You've had troubles in your life, and maybe you've lost hope in yourself. But I believe in you. Your experiences have made you who you are, someone who makes everyone around her smile. Sorry, maybe I've overstepped there. But I really needed to get that off my chest. I feel much better now. Anyway, I better get going, huh? Promise me you'll take care of yourself, Sharon. Anton, wait. Huh? You took me by surprise, but now, allow me to say something in return. I feel that I can finally face both my family and even myself all because of you. So, thank you. I'm ever so grateful you came to see me. Aww. Took him 14 years, but he finally got a resolution to his love quest. Anton, your face is so red. Perhaps you should take a rest. Ricky, I think I'm in heaven! I only heard bits and pieces of their conversation, but it probably wasn't something I should be listening in on. Still, I'm pretty sure that Sharon feels just the same as he does. I'm glad that they were reunited before the battle begins. Alright, Golden. They went ahead and found each other. I can't believe it! I actually get to spend some more time with Sharon! It all feels like a dream. One I hope I won't have to wake up from anytime soon. Oh, that reminds me. Olivier, the guy who invited me, gave me this. You can have it. I've already had plenty of fun. We got another ticket from him. Okay, if you're sure, thanks. Of course, go ahead and enjoy yourselves. I can't believe this is finally happening. But what am I supposed to talk about? I know. Sharon, would you like to hear about my travels? It's nothing all that special, but... Oh, don't say that, Anton. I'd love to hear about some of the things you've seen and done on the road. Oh, well that's great! Okay, so, there was this time I was hanging out in the capital of the borough and... Yeah, he's definitely got plenty of stuff he could regale her with. Looks like that might be it for out here. But who's hanging out at the Hotel Delphinia? What's changed over here? Adel's still accepting stuff, and there's, okay, 2 people over there. But we don't have anything for Adel, so. Ooh, what's this? Hey, the general here told me you reached some kind of crazy milestone. Congratulations! But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you not to let this go to your head, right? Right. This isn't the end for me. It's only the beginning. I must admit, seeing 2 high-level 8 Leaves practitioners going at it lit a fire within me as well. Care to join me for a sparring session, Wallace? I want to work some of that excitement off. Sure, if that's what you want, count me in. I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear this from, but don't push yourselves too hard, alright? So they're going to do a little bit of sparring. So that was one part of the pinnacle of the 8 Leaves style. It will be a sight that I won't forget in this lifetime. Divine Blade Schwarzer, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. Actually, that's my least favorite one. Thanks. Should be something more mystical. Alright. So over here, hanging out is, whoa, this guy. Oh, there you are, Professor. Is there something special about that notebook? Looks like it's seen a few winters, to say the least. It's nothing. Merely checking its contents before I disposed of it, to ensure that nothing important was overlooked, you see. It is one of the few relics left by my first disciple, after all. That would mean that's Franz Reinford's. Even now, it is a treasure trove of ideas. It actually offered an excellent solution for a problem that I had identified. But I've already pulled out all the research I can. There's no reason to hold on to what remains. You could give it to Elisa rather than throwing it away. I had thought that our time apart might result in something productive, but that hope appears to have been in vain. I see. Franz Reinford. According to what we saw in the spectral moon mirror, that was just an alias for him. I'll leave it to you to figure out where to go from here. Right. All right, Professor. We'll do what we can. By the way, if you're not opposed, I'd be grateful if you could hold off on disposing of that notebook. Until we reach a conclusion. With him, I mean. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll be in a position to deal with it tomorrow anyway. Thank you, Professor. So from there, nothing left to do in Hotel Delphinia. But now let's go to Michelin Center and see if anything has changed inside of the stores. The answer, probably. Restaurant Fortuna. And it looks like that's about it. But we're still gonna go there. Still gonna see what's been updated. See who's saying new stuff. See if anybody's moved around, maybe. Oh! Well, isn't this a sight for sore eyes? An Ambral amulet. You got this for me? It's just a little thing, but I wanted you to have it. There's no telling what might happen after tomorrow, so I thought you should have an amulet for good luck. I appreciate all the luck I can get. Soldier or no, depending on how things play out with the Great Twilight, I might... I'm sorry, I just killed the mood, didn't I? It's fine. My father's a soldier. I know what it's like to have to wait for someone to come home. But do make sure you come home, Nightheart. I want to see you again. Fiona. I'll be back, I promise you that. I'll hold you to that. If I remember right, those two are officially an item. They make a good match. Fiona's every bit as strong as he is. Well, next, I think we should head out to see if anything's changed on the wharf. And if we call it a date, it'll probably give us the opportunity to pick someone to spend a final moment with over there. And then the entrance plaza. Or once we do that, I should say. No. Alright, so we can't actually determine what's changed without actually going to the specific spots. The Ferris wheel is definitely going to be the main one. I'm expecting some updates over here. With the Proto Class 7 mainly. No, it's with Olivier and Sherazard. Oh, it's... oh, okay. Ah, what a wonderful evening. The joyous sounds and cheering crowds coming from Mishy's stage show really make this place feel alive. You're not fooling anyone, you know. While I appreciate that you're pacing yourself on the drinking, you're still clearly on edge. Can you blame me? The fate of the world rests entirely on our actions tomorrow. A small case of the nerves is only natural. It is, but you're not worried about tomorrow. You're worried about your plan for tonight. I should have known trying to hide it would be folly. Of course you would see through me. You've been my bosom friend for over 20 years. Against my better judgment, clearly. Well, do whatever you feel you must. I'll be sure to drink a toast to your memory. Dang, he thinks things with Cher are gonna go that bad? You say that as if you don't believe I'll succeed. What's that all about? Something must be going down tonight. And what of you, Mueller? Did you manage to contact LeBurl? If he wasn't able to, he should just hit up Rhines. I know you must be worried, what with the connection to Mille Mirage and everything. No, she's strong. She'll be fine. I think it was Mueller and Ina, right? My father, my stepmother, even Kurt. We all have our own paths. No! Not Ina, Julia! As a fellow Vander, I will follow mine as well. I intend to stand shoulder to shoulder with you tomorrow until the very end. Until the very end. Alright, then let us drink one final toast. To the moon and to Mishy. Very well. I wonder what Julia's probably thinking of Mueller in this moment right now, too. And... has anything changed over at the horror coaster? Probably not, but you never know. The answer, well, I mean, probably not, was definitely the better Castle of Mirrors reception. Oh, okay, so Mint finally showed up then. Hey, sorry I'm late. Look who I ran into on my way over, though. Hi, everyone. I didn't know you'd all be wandering the park together. That's right, we were planning on taking a look around as a foursome. Of course, you're welcome to join us, Elliot. I mean, the Ark and Seal performance's rap party has been kind of put off after all. I hope you'll join us. Ferris and I couldn't be there for the rehearsal, so we'd love to hear all about working with them. Well, sure, I'd be happy to. Also, I was actually planning a little performance of my own later. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. That sounds wonderful. There's nothing like music to lift one's spirits. Yeah, and lifting spirits is what tonight is for. I'll lift the audience's spirits so high they'll rip right out of their bodies. That might not be quite as soothing as we're hoping for, Mint. It would be quite a sight to see, though. Count me in too. This sounds like it will be fun. It's so nice to see all of them laughing and smiling together. I'm looking forward to their performance now, too. And we do have... Well, I guess let's go through the Castle of Mirrors. Well, no. The Castle of Mirrors had a pretty stripped down options. Sure, let's go for Elise. Spend our last one with her. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. So this is the Castle of Mirrors. It looks as fantastical as they say. Why don't we head for the break area along the way first? The magical castle of mirrors. It's like out of a fairy tale. Shall we see this tale of brother and sister through to its happy ending? Yeah? You are very spot on, Elise. That's exactly what we're gonna do. And then first up, we have to hit the rest area. Do I wonder? Okay, we can't just warp there. I guess that would kind of kill the magic. So what are you thinking? Walking with all these mirrors around has made me feel really disoriented. We're almost at the end. I wonder what we should ask the fortune teller. Well, given that it's Beryl we're dealing with, I'm sure she has a whole wealth of cryptic prophecies to give. I've had my fortune read. You should ask her something. What do I want to know? What do you want to know, Elise? What is it that ails you? What is it that you're really wanting to find out about? We will learn soon enough. I have been waiting for you both. I'm looking forward to finding out too. Alright. I think Reen has heard enough of his future for now. Shall we move on? As for you, Elise, you wish to know what fate has in store for a dear friend, do you not? But how did you... As sharp as ever, I see. So what do the mists portend? Many troubles lie in wait for your dearest friend, Elise. Even if you overcome tomorrow's trials, she will be left with many great burdens to shoulder. It is uncertain whether she can survive them, but the most important thing will undoubtedly be the support of those around her. Princess. No matter how things turn out, it's true that tomorrow won't be the end of her struggles considering the circumstances. It's okay. No matter what happens, I will be there for the princess. If it's for my closest friend, I will help her bear any and all burdens. She suffered so much. I'll do it so she can smile again. I'm kind of jealous that Her Highness has a friend like you. I intend to do everything I can, both as your brother and as one of the princess's subjects. We just have to survive tomorrow, no matter how hard it may be. Yes, I'll do my best too.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Okay. So now there's really nothing else left for us to do. We don't have any tickets left. We've been everywhere. Well, I guess we have one last thing we gotta view. Alright. Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Elise. They enjoyed the night air along the way.
Reen, I just wanted to let you know that I feel so lucky to be your sister.
Elise?
The war starts tomorrow. No one knows what'll become of the world afterward. Or you. But strangely enough, I don't feel the slightest bit afraid. I'll be right there for you on the Courageous 2. Even in the heat of battle, our hearts will remain connected, side by side.
You're exactly right. And I'm lucky to be your brother. I have both my fathers to thank for that, I suppose. And of course, Mom as well. Oh! We're the children of the Schwarzer house. Let's give it our all tomorrow. We'll get through this safe and sound, and show Mom and Dad just how far we've come together.
Yes, let's!
Perhaps this isn't the best time to bring this up, but... do you think you can make some time for me later tonight, Reen? Huh? Sure. Was there a ride you wanted to go on? No. I meant after the festivities. I was thinking that if you hadn't promised to spend the evening with anyone, you could perhaps spend it with me. Oh. Call me on your Arcus too once you decide. I'll be waiting for your call. I should contact Elise later, if I decide I'm ready to face her feelings. Yeah, well. Benevolence anima, so now let's see how good that is. EP cost minus 50%, alright. All of them are Reen only though, so garb. Alright, we'll do ourselves the courtesy of one more save. And now it's going to be time for us to call it a day, which I assume is going to... Yeah. Orb mail now? I'll be waiting at the wetlands. CR. It could be a trap. Maybe I should just ignore it. You can end the evening free time from the L2 action menu. But how do I... Well, I guess we can spend it after we go talk to What's-Her-Face. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and do that next time. So definitely join me then for more The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. Bye for now, guys.